Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Esther here. I do hope you're all doing well. I just want to say first and foremost a massive thank you to each and every one of you that has shared love and support on my new book, Confident Face. It's been such an honor writing this book. And for those of you who do not know me, my name is Esther. I am the founder of Authentic Worth Publishing. I do have a separate page for Authentic Worth, so make sure that you subscribe to the channel in the description bar below. I'm also a multi-published author of 5 books. The first one is It's Time to Heal. The second book is Completion. The third book is From Glory to Glory. The fourth book is The Power of a Forward-Thinking Mindset. And the fifth one is Confident Face, published in June. Now, in my previous video on my 4th book, I did a video on both hardback and paperback, but I decided to do exactly the same thing for Confident Face. So on my left, which is your right, is hardback, and on my right, which is your left, is paperback. I do love both. I wouldn't know which one to pick, but so far I want to talk about the hardback book. Now, I was actually off social media last week for a couple of days, and lo and behold, I noticed that when I logged onto the publishing platform to see how many books were being sold, I didn't realize that over 37 books had been sold in just a day. Despite me not being on social media, people have actually shown an interest in this book. What really draws me to this book is mainly the face and the title of the book. Now, I'm going to take you on a journey. For those of you who have been my loyal subscribers, you would know that I've had really inconsistent skincare issues, and I do talk very transparently and openly about them. Now, in 2016, I noticed that my skin broke out really drastically, and I decided to visit my local GP, which they recommended me to use Duac. I decided to be very consistent with that cream, and thankfully I was able to see results. In 2019, I realized that my spots came back again, but even worse. So what I'm going to do is insert a clip for you from before and after to show you the difference of how my skin has transformed. So you can see from the picture on the left, I was really spotty, and I believe it was because of the inconsistent products that I was using at the time. Overthinking, worrying about if the spots are going to go away. So ideally, I had to do some thorough research and really understand why and how these spots were coming about. I've also included 2 lovely ladies who has agreed to contribute to the writing of this book regarding how they dealt with their skincare issues, and for those who need encouragement on their skincare journey. This book was written from my heart. I started it last year in September 2020, and I knew that I always wanted to write a book about my skin. But the most important thing that I really gained from it is, Esther, remember, when you're writing books, it's not about you. And I always say this to my authors that publish under the Authentic Worth brand, that your book is for others. Even though, yes, it feels difficult to share a part of you, you still need to remember that there are so many people who need to hear your story. Another aspect that I wanted to share about my book is the book cover. Now, as you can see, the book cover is basically on the left-hand side. Hey, my friend, hope it's on the left. So on this side, you can see that my skin was really flawless. That was with makeup, of course. And then on the other side, you can see that I had quite a lot of blackheads and spots. I'm trying to portray to people out there that you don't have to hide your flaws. All you need to do is to be your own confident face. And now that we're coming into summer, or we are already in summer, it's very easy to be overwhelmed by how good your skin should look. You want it to glow, you want it to pop, you want the spots to go, you want the blackheads to fade. Sometimes it's not always the case. Most times in the summer season, I've noticed that some may get rashes and spots which aggravate the skin, whereas in winter, some people's skin works very good. So for example, like myself, my skin works really well in the winter, but I've had to really take deep action to help my skin improve. And that means cutting out junk food, oily food, sleeping at least 8 hours a day, drinking lots of water, being around like-minded, positive people. I'm genuinely a positive person anyway, so I'm very easily adaptable to some people. But the most important thing is that I had to get my mindset straight and to declare that, yes, my spots will go. And for any woman that knows, especially those who are looking to get married, for those who are doing a photo shoot, for those who just want to feel good within, you will know how important it is to have really good skin. And I stand on that so much because as a woman, when you feel confident externally, you also feel confident internally. But in order to be confident externally, you need to work on your internal being. And confident face is not just about a pretty face. It's about really owning your flaws, owning those insecurities, owning those spots and the blackheads. Even if they don't go when you want them to go, they will go in time. And the beautiful aspect about this book is being able to love you, love your skin, love the person that you've been called to be. Even if it doesn't feel like your skin is working at this moment in time, it doesn't mean that it's going to stay the way it is forever. You need to believe and declare that one day my spots are going to go. I've seen so many videos on YouTube that's been so inspiring about so many women talking about their skincare journey, and it really touches my heart. There have been some that has been, wow, unbearable to even see, but I rate them because they have come out of their comfort zone and spoken about what they have been through. And I do believe that this is the time in the season to really talk and be free about your struggles. Never hide what you go through because they are a part of you. Don't ever hide your flaws, because I guarantee you the right people will love you for who you are. I'm going to read more about Confident Face for those of you who want to gain a deeper insight into what the book is about. So it says, when you look in the mirror, what do you see? In a world where physical appearance is compromised with social media filters and flawed perceptions of vanity, there's a deep void that temporary satisfaction can't fulfill. If someone asks you what makes you stand out, what will you answer to? Confident Face is the ability to nurture and embrace your own authentic beauty. Our generation is heavily focused on physical attributes that tends to neglect inner beauty, the working on one's character, behavioural patterns, and attitudes, which are often overlooked. The sooner you learn to accept who you are, the sooner you will move from the path of confusion to confidence. Be your own confident face. Be your own confident face. In my own personal understanding, I believe confidence is about being yourself. When you are yourself, it brings the right people to you. I'm going to do a mini photo shoot for you guys because I am super excited about this book. 3, 2, 1. I really do stand on confidence. I don't just stand on confidence just from an external perspective, but I also stand on confidence within, because a lot of people can't see the character that you portray until you start speaking. And sometimes as women, it's very easy to not feel beautiful because you don't hear it. Now, if you haven't heard you're beautiful in a long time, I want to remind you again, you are fearfully and you are wonderfully made. Even if you don't get people responding to you the way you expect, you need to build your own confident face and understand that every spot, every blackhead, every hyperpigmentation that you have, every flaw that you have, every insecurity that you have is building you to become the best version of yourself. If I didn't let go of the struggles of my skin and I continued to hide it, I would not be where I am today. Being able to write 5 books is only by the grace of God. And I also use this opportunity to encourage anyone who is looking to share their story and turn it into a book. I have a book publishing company called Authentic Worth, and it stands for bringing worth back into you through storytelling and book writing. And I do believe everyone has a story that they can share, but I know it takes a bit of time. I know it takes confidence. So my assurance is make sure that you subscribe to Authentic Worth on YouTube and follow all the Authentic Worth platforms on social media. I'm going to read the contents page so that you can gain an insight into what the book is about. So chapter 1 is called Skin, Skin, Skin. Chapter 2 is Why I Broke Out Drastically. Chapter 3 is What Causes Your Face to Get Spots. Chapter 4 is What is Your Skin Type. Chapter 5 is What you need to know about your skin. Chapter 6 is there a one-way solution? Chapter 7 is called Look Within. Chapter 8 is Yes, Water and Minding Your Own Business Helps. And the last chapter is 9, called Confident Face. So make sure you get yours on the website, which is www.authenticworth.com. Alternatively, we do have the paperback version as well, which you can also get a signed copy on the website, which is www.authenticworth.com/books. In my first book, It's Time to Heal, I entitled one of the chapters, I Was Ridiculously Spotty. And that chapter was just a fraction of what this book is about right now. This gives you the full details as to how I had to build my own confidence and how I had to overcome the spots and the blackheads. Make sure you subscribe to Esther NJ and Authentic Worth for more information, especially about this book, because it is going to be heavily promoted on all social platforms. I will be doing a book launch for the book as well online. Because of Corona, I don't know when the right time is to actually launch the book face to face, but I am definitely looking forward to celebrating this beautiful book. For anyone that wants any one-to-one confidence coaching support, we also offer this as well, and you can also go on www.authenticworth.com. Without further ado, I just want to say a massive thank you to each and every one of you that has a copy of either the hardback or the paperback book. It has been an honor being able to serve you, and I do believe that as the years are going by, I will continue to publish more books and help many other aspiring authors share their story in confidence. A massive thank you to my beautiful sister Keeley Stephenson, who wrote the foreword of this book as well. Just as you can see at the bottom, you will also be able to read a deeper insight into what she stated. Thanks very much, guys, and I'll surely see you in the next video. Bye bye.